Hi, Taurus. It's Lynn from Tinker Tarot and Cartomancy. Oops, I gotta change the word here. Look at that. See, it's all the technical. Woo! It's all the details. Taurus. There we go. That's who we're dealing with right now. And Tinker Tarot and Cartomancy. Look at upset everything. Upset everything. Just like the tower in your life in the recent past. It could have just happened or is still happening at this time. And the tower is a unstable foundation. And I think it's probably at work. This could be at work and where there could be trouble brewing. You're not getting along with someone or it's just a toxic place. There's something wrong, okay? Yeah, I did, LA. So this tears apart something, okay? Relationship or something, and it's upsetting. And it feels like there's some sort of competition at work, at the work site. There's too many chiefs and not enough Indians. It's everyone wants to be the boss, wants their idea to be the one that's used, and there's not enough people listening. Actually listening because everyone's too busy talking. So it feels like there's some sort of chaos happening in some way at work that is causing a divide in some way. Okay. And so this is making you look at your options now. You're looking at your options thinking, I don't think I can stay in this sort of atmosphere. And so you're not sure like what way to go, what choice to make. You really know that you're going to make a choice. You know you are. But it's where, what direction should I go? And either direction, you can't see where it's going to lead to. It's a lot of ifs right now. If. Okay. But I think it's a good thing that you're moving on from the situation. For some of you, it could be a living situation where you're living and it's getting toxic and it's just like you want to get out of there, right? Regardless, you know you are. Okay. It's just where you're going that you don't know yet. Okay. Which direction to go. And I feel like you're kind of being pulled in two directions because here you have the chariot in the present situation. You may they might be calling you back for one thing, needing you now to come back, and you may do it a little bit until you figure out where you're going. But you have one foot in the future and one foot in the past. I feel to you also might be pulled in two directions, maybe feeling in the middle a little bit in a situation where you know you're you just don't know what to do really, and you don't want to be pulled into it in some way. I also feel there's someone vying for your position at work, or your place or your room or your house, property, whatever. Someone's got their eye on it, or many do, and they're vying for your position. And so it's like this fight or flight situation. You're deciding, am I going to stay and fight and stand up for what I believe in and what I've built, or am I going to say to hell with it, I'm out of here? And I think you're saying to hell with it. You're not into the drama. You're not into the bull. You just want, because your home, if it's your home, Taurus, is your sanctuary. You need peace and calm in your home. And if it's not like that, it can be very, very toxic for you. If it's your workplace, I think you're mostly an easy person to get along with. So, if it's your workplace, this is just difficult for you. So you're deciding to move on. You're deciding you're done with this place. You can have it. Okay. And I know that because you have the world. Now, this just isn't just your job, or where you're living. This is a big chapter that's ending for you in life. You're about to make some big changes here. And it might be in more than one place, it may be with a lot of things you do. Your home and work could be tied together. You could have your own business or a home business. But anyway, you're making a big shift in life. And you've also attained some sort of mastery, okay, over yourself, um, in situations. Before, you might have tolerated something for a lot longer, taken a lot more abuse, but not now. You've realized it's time to move on. It's and that you're changing. You're not going to do that anymore. You're coming to life in some way. And also, whatever these negative messages are, this competition, it could be attacks against your worth or your competence in some way. And I want you to not let that stuff get to you. Because, if you listen and look out there, if you listen, there's so many people saying so many things about people out there, and you just have to shut that out and get into yourself. Come back to life, okay? So, you are about to. And what I love about your reading is that you not only have the world, which is that you're at the threshold, right? That threshold where you're ready to make changes now. I think you've been thinking about it for a long time, but you're at the point here where you're ready to take the action, okay? And in some ways, you needed this tower to happen because you weren't really doing anything, making any moves, making any plans. You're just sort of sitting there, tolerating whatever, And so you kind of needed for this tower to happen in your life for to get you up out of your present position. I have to go back for a minute, and I'm famous for this. I'm really sorry, but I forgot to tell you about your jumper, which is the Six of Wands. And the Six of Wands is success, it's recognition, it's rewards for what your efforts that you're putting together and what you're creating, your resume that you're developing for yourself, your list of skills and experience and all that. And you're going to go up a level here, okay? In January or sometime in this next couple of months, you're moving up. You may be moving up to a supervisory position. You may be in that now, and you may be getting a little bit of trouble from the ones you're supervising or whatever. There might be a little unrest, but I feel that what you're moving toward, and you're moving toward something, is more, it's more respectful. It's a more respectful environment, okay? Excuse me. So, in the future, Nine of Swords, the Fool, and the Prince of Wands. So, Nine of Swords is about letting those thoughts get to you. You need an equal amount of thoughts, an equal amount of affirmations to ward them off, to shield them off, to because you need the balance. And this year here, this 2024 is all about balance. Okay. So, it made me think of a friend of mine was like she's always into self improvement, and she was saying to grow as a person, we not only need to recognize our gifts, but we need to recognize our faults too. So she was doing this thing where she was writing 5 things that she doesn't like about herself and 5 things that she does. And I loved the balance there, because we take a look at ourselves seriously and we try and improve ourselves. Some of those things we don't like, but we also got to give ourselves credit. Give yourself credit too. So do not let this stuff rule your thoughts, rule your plans, rule your inspiration, okay? Because Here you have the Fool. And here's your new beginning. It's coming, okay? And you need to accept it. You need to get excited about it. And you need to jump at it. The Fool says, look, be a little bit careful about what you're stepping into, and listen and try and be aware. But it's an exciting time for you because it's new and you're out of where you were. You're definitely out of that and you're looking forward. You've decided to release the past at this point. And you did when you entered the world back here. You did. You just need to do something counteractive to those negative thoughts that you're feeling, thinking. You need to do something good counteractive. Okay. And then you have the Knight of Wands. And the Knight of Wands, all the wands are after a goal, they have a plan. Okay. And they take action. This is one of the fastest knights in the deck. And so this is like a sudden burst of energy. Suddenly, all of a sudden, fits everything in place, and you're required to move quickly. And you are excited. You're almost tripping over your feet to get there. Very excited. Now, I'm going to tell you that both of these cards are a little bit reckless. So do pay attention. But be reckless, have fun, take risks. It's a good time to take risks, I think, for you. Okay? Really good time. So, in your cartomancy, and cartomancy is the art of reading the regular playing cards. I have it all dealt out here. And your jumper in this one was the Ace of Clubs. The Ace of Clubs is new job or new home. It's a new beginning, a new seed that is about abundance. It's going to grow. Okay, it's like a wand almost. This card, it's growth, and that's the seed. So this new offer, probably, okay? And that's why you were reluctant, you were to leave the situation because you thought, oh geez, there's just not that much opportunity out there. What am I going to do? Where am I going to go? Something, when you close that door, another door opens right away. I just want to reassure you, don't worry. Okay. So where you are now, 9 of clubs, 10 of spades, king of diamonds. So there it is right there. This is an end to the job site. Okay, this is job site, and the 10 of spades is an end. There is a barrier there that you cannot get around. It's an impassable barrier. It's not something you can fix, and it's probably with this person. This is the king of diamonds. This could be an older man, and they think they're the boss, or they're maybe too authoritarian, or maybe they have old fashioned ways of doing something, but this person is the obstacle for you. Okay, I see this person as older, over 50 probably, mature, gray hair. They also could have green, gray, or blue eyes, very pale blue eyes, I should say. But the key thing is the maturity, okay, their age. And this person is causing some sort of obstacle for you. Could be a woman too. Coming in, you have the 9 of hearts, the queen of clubs, and the king of clubs. Look at that right away. As soon as you decide here, that's it, okay? You get the wish card. So this is the right decision for you, okay? Even though you're like, because you like security, you like a firm ground under you. But anyway, so lots of happiness and success coming your way, and it could be through this couple. This could be one of you and your partner, perhaps, or people that are coming into your life now. So this couple, they look like they're both brown or hazel-eyed people. They could have brown hair. They could have olive colored features, but they're your friends. I think they're your friends, and they're going to help you. They could be a long time couple. They've been together for a long, long time. I think that they are creative, resourceful, probably fun too. But anyway, I feel like they could be coming to your rescue at that this time, or helping you, or something here. Okay, they're making a wish come true. And probably part of the wish is getting out of this. What am I going to do now? Where am I going to go? What am I going to do? So above you, you have the Six of Hearts, the Eight of Spades, and the Ten of Hearts. So this is your second 10. So this tells me you're moving and jobs for sure. Um, it looks like there is a relationship, okay? I'm not sure who with, okay, whether it's a lover, a friend, a relative, coworker. And it looks like you have a disagreement with this person. You could be having a disagreement because there's a closeness growing between you and this person. And there's some sort of disagreement, and it could be to do with the relationship. Okay, like I'm not sure what it is. Maybe the pace it's going, or maybe one person wants to move in, the other one doesn't. I don't know. But anyway, you don't have to worry about whatever this disagreement is, or kind of, you might agree to disagree. I don't know. Or you might just put it aside. Okay, let's just put this aside. We don't have to solve it right now. Let's just put it aside. Great, we talked about it. And anyway, I feel like you're going to successfully get by this. It could have to do with commitment, a level of commitment in the relationship, and you or they may want some sort of promise in some way. And one of you may be reluctant to, like, do I have to promise? Like, I'm here, aren't I? Kind of thing like that. So, and I also feel like one person has a hard time expressing how they feel, like they put their foot in their mouth a lot, and so it's really hard to get to that understanding, maybe. So anyway, it's going to work out just fine. Don't worry about it. I think this disagreement actually ends up bringing you closer together. So in your work pile, your ambitions, or how you contribute to the world, you have the Seven of Spades, the Six of Spades, and the Jack of Spades. So this wasn't or isn't good, okay? This is tears over some sort of bad move that someone made. And it looks like there's someone causing trouble. This person could be younger than you. They don't have to be, but they're either talking crap, they're causing trouble, they're just a little manipulating little bugger. But anyway, because I don't think you like leaving a place on bad terms. You're not that kind of person. You'd like to leave on good terms if possible, but you're totally willing to walk out if that's what it takes. And that's what may happen here, because there's some sort of trouble. I don't think of your doing. Okay. I think if this is some sort of nonsense anyway, and it may reflect on you though. And so, anyway, I think you're just going to see ya. I am not defending myself in something so ridiculous. Or, I feel like it's someone causing some sort of trouble. Okay. Um, so in how others are seeing you or influencing you, you have the Queen of Hearts, the Eight of Hearts, and the Eight of Clubs. So here is a woman. You have an equal amount of, both sexes here. So the Queen of Hearts, you could be any one of these people. You have to decide which one you are by my description. This is usually a blue-eyed woman. She's also a very caring, loving person. People see you as a caring, nice person, okay? They see you as supportive and a friend and caring. Anyhow, I see them talking well of you. You're being spoken well of, to the people that matter to you. You know what I mean? And I think also you're able to negotiate very well. All right. So I think you have a gift of the gab. You're able to charm people almost. You're a bit of a charmer, and because you're a good negotiator, and I think you mean what you say. You don't really mean any harm to anybody. Anyway, I think people speak well of you, okay? In general, and from the people that matter to you. And this is what you need to know. Don't let your head tell you things. Don't let the words of one or two shit disturbers stick in your head. Let the words of the people that love you, the people that support you, the people that are around you stick in your head. Let those be the stick-ons, okay? So that's good to know. Isn't that a good feeling? In the foundation, you have the 10 of clubs, the 6 of diamonds, and the 8 of hearts. Beautiful. This is your second ace. Two tens, two aces. Okay. So, and I love seeing all these new beginnings after the world card here as well. Oh, look at that. Three tens. Three. So I feel like you could be moving houses too, okay? Homes. I feel like you're moving home and you're moving job, all right? You also could be moving in with someone, all right? You could be traveling, or this is the foundation, so you could have already traveled. You could be traveling to see somebody, okay? Making plans, tying up details in where you are to move, to take steps towards your new doorway, okay, this new beginning. And I have a feeling it has to do with somebody. You're moving in with a lover, you're moving in with a relative, you're moving in, this is some sort of and I think it's going to help you financially, but I feel that it's at a distance in some way. Okay. If you feel like you've been maybe traveling back and forth from one to the other, and because you're not ready yet to go there, you've had to do things, do plans, make details, stuff like that. Okay. But wow, you're really making big changes in your life right now, Taurus. There is the world and there is the fool. This is huge, huge. And you're gonna be so much happier. Um, you see, last year was the year of the rabbit. And in the year of the rabbit, we were recuperating. We were getting over all this excitement that happened before, right? But this is the year of the dragon we're going into, and the dragon takes action. The dragon takes orders from nobody. They're at the top of the food chain, okay? And the dragon also doesn't share, right? Very, very powerful, magical, mystical creature. So definitely big changes, all right? Coming out of the cave. Um, so the surprise is the 7 of clubs, the 5 of spades, and the 9 of diamonds. So you're worried about some sort of financial loss here, okay? It looks like you're concerned about losing money in all these changes, okay? And one thing I have to tell you is we normally do. when we change jobs, we have to, absorb some sort of a 2 week waiting period, and it's sometimes 4 weeks. When we move apartments or houses, we lose a glass breaks, or we lose a key, or there's always something, right? And so there's some sort of, it could be a financial loss. You may have had to pay extra or pay to get out of that situation. But I also feel like there's some sort of payment coming to you, but there could be a delay. Okay. I think you may be worried about getting this. Like, am I ever going to get this? Oh my God, I got all these bills, but I think it is coming. Okay. It also could be coming to you at the destination when you get to where you're going, this job, this place, this whatever it is. You once you're there, it will come. But I don't think you're going to get it right now, and I think you're worried it ain't coming. But surprise, it is. It is. It's some sort of advancement for you, and it's going to help you in your plans. Okay. But yeah. So, and then the last card. Yes, exactly. Like two overlapping rents. Or sometimes in 1 month, two car payments will come out, just because a month will have 5 weeks in it or something. And so you're double slammed that month with that, something like that. And, but I feel like there's something that comes after the fact. Okay, you're able to catch up, work it out. So your Sacred Rebels Oracle card you have is number 43, and it's called Come to Life. Okay, and there's a couple of things I want you to notice in this card. Okay, in the background is the checkered floor, or what I like to call the game board. The game board, okay? The chessboard. And it's where we need to be strategic. We need to think clearly, logically, not make random moves. And the other thing is, we need not to listen to the monkey. We're quite, or this bird up here, we're quite capable of doing this ourselves. All right. So I feel like you have been doing that for some time, maybe for this whole year, listening to the monkey mind, and keeping you busy in that drama, whatever, right? And so now you're starting to come to life again. Okay. So, um, you must support yourself and have courage during this process. You are bringing yourself to life now, and this is how it must be. Your monkey mind is not to run the show. It might have a lot to say at times, but it's not the one in charge. You are. Your mind can inspire you with ideas. However, it's you that speaks through the rebellious sacred heart and is living your life, not the monkey mind. Beneath habitual thoughts, there is a deep, sensual, creative, energetic awakening happening to you. It's so far beyond what the mind is now capable of controlling. Others might not like it because it shakes things up. Coming to life tends to do that. However, it is happening now, and the only real choice you have to make is how to deal with it. Coming to life means feeling. Might bring joy, but it could equally bring sadness. It could bring all these things and more. Feelings will come and go quite swiftly when allowed to flow. You might need to paint, write, enact ritual, sing, or dance your feelings to help the energy flow. Don't hold back. Create the space for yourself and do it. In the process, you are uncovering the artistry of the universal creator. I think that's a really good idea, is that sometimes Because if you put some of the things you're thinking on paper and you look at it, like one time someone advised me because I was stressed right out with all the bills and all the responsibility I had. I was running three businesses at once and I was just overwhelmed. And this person said to me, I want you to write down your five biggest problems right now. Write them down. Five biggest worries. So I did. And she said, now I want you to look at them. What can they do to you? You know, and it really helped a lot. It really helped me realize, it's just a problem. I'll tackle it and I'll figure it out one day at a time. I stopped like the panic attacks. I was like, so anyway, okay. To come into your sensuality, you will need to anchor your experiences. You may be blessed with relationships that are conscious enough to be interested in your journey in a constructive rather than a controlling or undermining way. You can support your own process by scheduling time for yourself and keeping to it, um, like you would the most important date. So get to writing in your journal, do your dances, paint your pictures, create your creations. Be kind to your body, listen to it, and let it be alive. Even in times of pain, know that there will also be ecstasy and bliss as the process of healing and awakening continues. The message of this oracle is be alive. Don't imagine you can go back to sleep. You're too awake for that now. There's no falling back into the old ways. If you do so, it will be short lived and you won't feel the same as it used to. You may grieve this. You will certainly celebrate it eventually. You have crossed the threshold from an old way of being and an old life, and try as you might, you cannot return. It is better to let it go. Grieve it if needs be, celebrate it, or do both, but move on into this moment. There is another adventure waiting you now. You need deeper connection to your own instincts, bodies, feelings, and intuitions so that you can receive this new calling. You can trust in it too. Embrace it, and it will embrace you. So I love that because this whole darn reading has been saying that there is a new chapter here for you, opening up. You have to be willing to let go of the old, though, because it's not for you. You've mastered all you've needed to in that, you know, and now there's a new adventure. Oh, I'm so excited for you. I really am. Oh, I'm getting itchy. That means your ancestors are around. I wonder what the shoulder means. But anyhow, oh, so excited. Anyway, so you guys, if there's anyone out there, hi, Kiki. Got a 2024 journal. I've been really lucky that I received a few gifts of journals and planners. One's a financial journal and planner, which is good. And the other is like a daily kind of thing. And then the third is kind of a growth journal, as a woman. But my favorite is this one Ronnie got me. And it's this big, beautiful blue book with the moon and stars on it. And it's really soft to touch. It's almost like a velvety suede. Anyhow, I'm going to write everything I know. That is the book of everything I know. And I'm going to pass that on to my hopefully grandkid if I ever get one. But it's the book of everything I know, everything I've ever learned, and that may be important to know in the future. It's like a book of survival. And so anyway, that's what I'm going to do with that. But I'll show it to you next time, okay? Because I'll bring it in here in this room. So, would anyone like a card? It is, eh? And some of it's going to be stories of family and things that I grew up with. Some of it's going to be little tricks I've learned along the way and skills. Some of it will be teachings. Some of it will be like things Granny told me. That's, by the way, if I have a grandkid, I want to be called Granny. It's so old fashioned. Granny. I know it sounds like a crickety old lady, but that's okay. I like it. Yes, please. All right, LA. Would you like the tarot or the cartomancy, sir? What? Would you like? I say what? I say what? Oh, I went and put that in the wrong deck. Oops. Tarot. Okay. There we go. All right, let's get you one. Oh, I gotta put that away too. That away. All right, let's get that over there. Okay, tell me, LA and Scotland, who is whoa, look at that. There it is right there. Okay, I might take another one for you. LA Taylor is in Scotland. He said right now they're having terrible fires. Trees are falling down on vehicles and it's really terrible right there now. So I really hope for rain for you guys. That hopefully that will help. So is there? Oh, there it is. Look at that. Okay. Well, this is good news. So, first of all, and this makes sense, you're dissatisfied. You're not really happy with what's being offered to you. You know, it's not you feel like there's empty promises there, or you're told you're going to get this and you get that. You're told you're going to get 3 bags of milk and you get one. Whatever the situation, and this could be in relationships. You feel like people don't really follow through with what they promise, or they're not reliable in some way, or perhaps this just could be in general in relationships. So anyway, but I feel that that is going to change. Okay, I feel that there is a new opportunity coming for you to excel in some way. You're getting some sort of recognition for your efforts, for your skills, and you're going to be able to. I think it's going to be more promising than what has previously been offered. And also, I think you've learned from that. And you're not going to go just by what is said anymore. Well, that's all sounds nice, but can I get that in writing, please? You want a little bit more security in what you're hearing. It all sounds great, but so yeah. So I hope this helps, but it gives you faith, because there are new rewards, recognition, and opportunities coming from you more along the lines of what you were expecting. Okay, what you were expecting. Read the fine print, I'm going to tell you, because if we go just by what someone says, most times people don't deliver. They always make it sound sweeter than what it is, because, of course, they want you to do it, right? They want to fix their problem. So, is that it? Kiki, you want a card? Whoa! Whoa, that's not all for you. That first one is for sure. Where is it? Is it? Prince of Pentacles. I think that is your card, Kiki. Hi, Kiki in London. I hope you guys are okay down there. You're welcome. So you have the Prince of Pentacles. Okay. So the Prince of Pentacles is ready for change. Okay, very ready for change, and and is looking forward to it. This is you, Kiki. But however, you feel very vulnerable right now, okay? And you want to take it real slow. You're taking it just like one step at a time. See this fella, he has no real covering. His shoulder is exposed. He has a sword way down here. He doesn't want to fight. I don't want to fight. I just want to move on, you know? And the shield is up, and he's kind of looking over the shield, just sort of seeing what's ahead before he takes any movement forward, being very cautious, okay, and just going slow, taking your time. All right. And so the thing is you are making progress. You are taking steps, but they're slow and they're sensible, because you just feel kind of a little bit vulnerable to the new. You also might feel vulnerable to change. You kind of like things as they are, you know? And it's like it's change is difficult. You got to pack everything up, and you got to just meet all these new people at work now, and but it's also exciting. It's also exciting. So um that just take your time. You don't have to rush. It's sitting there waiting for you, okay? But you are progressing forward. All nights move forward. All nights progress toward their goal. You're just taking your time, okay? Taking your time. Now, Makana, you're the last one. Would you like a card? Can give you a card quickly if you would like one. And if you do want one, you're welcome, Kiki. Would you tell me where you are in the world? I like to know where people are. It helps me. I'm a geography major. And so it helps me. And I can usually pinpoint exactly where you are in my mind. Where are you? What? Where? What are you? Now, these cards fell, but I feel like that is your card. San Jose, California. You have a prince too. I feel a need to shuffle again though. Okay, hold on a second. There's something else here too. There's something else. The Prince of Cups. Okay, so again, like I was talking about the Prince of Pentacles, the princes are all on a quest. They're all taking action, pursuing a goal. Yes, pursuing a goal, and yours is in relationship. You are out to win someone's heart, or they're out to win yours. This is in pursuit of love. Okay. So this could be with a lover, a family member, a friend, but you're out to either mend a relationship or begin one. Okay. You need to let this person know how you feel. You want them to know you mean the best for them. You love them. You admire them, and you feel the need to do this. Okay. You want to win this situation. You want a relationship with this work person. And it's about expressing your feelings, and you also are very open to relationship at this time. Nine of Pentacles. So this is you or the other person. I'm not sure which one you are really, because one of you is single. Okay, the Nine of Pentacles is a single card, and you may want to remain single. I'm not sure at this time. This person may be pursuing you, might be in love with you, might want you, but you may need some time. Again, time. Okay. And so this card is about being proud of ourselves, being able to feel accomplished with we've been able to achieve at this point in our lives, and you're feeling really good about yourself right now. And in some ways, you may not want to give this up, Makana. You may think, well, I'm really enjoying my time. I like my time. I like my privacy. I like, I don't know if I want a relationship upsetting that. But, and also, this is sanctuary, this card. It's about going and taking that time, taking some time for yourself, getting that sanctuary, and then coming back and then maybe being ready for this. Okay. So, someone definitely is definitely interested, is going to be pursuing you. And I think that the biggest thing here is that you do not want to lose your independence. You definitely may want to be in a relationship, but you don't want to lose your independence. You don't want to become them and their lives. You want to still maintain your individuality, you know? Like, for instance, my partner is a trucker. And so he's normally gone all week, but every once in a while, he's going by the house. He just happens to be going this way, and he stops in. And sometimes he's here for a couple of hours or for the whole night. But I've already planned, I've got to work, or I've planned to go to dinner with a friend or something like that. And I don't want to just stop everything I'm doing because he's randomly come home. And so we've talked this out, kind of thing, where I still, proceed with what I'm normally doing. Because in some relationships, some people would stop that. They would cancel that and just stay home and on this random request sort of thing. So it helps us keep our independence, individuality, and also keep the relationship strong, open. And anyway, so I hope that helps. Oh, good. I'm really, really glad that helps. Good, good. Anyway, guys, well, I want to say Happy New Year. I want to say also thanks for joining me today. It's been really, really nice. Oh, really? Oh, good. How nice. That's wonderful. Um, so Happy New Year. And also at the end of January is the Chinese New Year. I think it's around the 26th this year. Sometimes it's in February, sometimes it's in January. It's never on the same day with the Chinese New Year. And that's when the year the dragon begins. So I feel it's going to roar right in. And I feel like big changes are in store. And I feel like we're going to start to make moves, come out of the cave, express ourselves, and take some of our power back. Okay. Sometimes taking our power back is letting go of something or not doing something, simply not participating in something. So, like, could you imagine if everyone, not everyone, but let's say 75%, okay, of people in the world shut off their phone, like powered it off completely, or threw it in a drawer and didn't do anything? Like, that would be a major, major move for the people taking power back in a simple way. You don't have to go out and march. You don't have to swear. You don't have to freak out. Just turn it off. You cannot monitor me today. You can't have my reactions and my data and my location. No, I am going to live a private life today. So, something to consider. I hope I don't get in big trouble for saying all this. But yeah. So anyway, okay, I'll shut up now. Love, love, love you, and we'll talk soon. Bye now.